Hi, your host here, Mr. Liambi, on a beautiful cold day where the Chinese weather satellite are blasting the earth with ionizing photon and causing blistering cold all over the globe. Nah, I don't subscribe to the conspiracy theories. That's just something I read online this morning. Can you imagine? Weather satellites blasting ionizing photons or neutrons or gamma rays or whatever into the atmosphere, causing climate to actually be altered on a specific region of the globe. Wow. Now, what about that for military grade technology? I read somewhere that though it is forbidden by the Geneva Conventions on War to alter the climate, there are methods to alter the climate, like flying planes above the clouds and salting the clouds, causing them to grow and eventually fall in the form of rain. That is a well-known method. It's even used, I think, in Saudi Arabia. Is it the Emirates? To cause artificial rain that will be collected for drinking water in the Emirates capital. I saw it on Nas Daily. That's a dude that travels a lot. He made a whole video about it. How they desalinate ocean water to make it drinkable. A creepily expensive process because it requires so much energy. Unreliable for the future of water on this planet. But again, as Christians, we know that God is not gonna let us run dry. Okay? He's not gonna let us happen, and the world will not end until He says it. So. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to talk about Chinese spy satellites blasting the Earth with ionizing photons to alter the climate on specific geographic regions. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about a simple subject, really. Nothing too controversial. The subject is follow the science. What does it mean to follow the science? It is an anti-scientific statement because science never demands you to follow it. Religion does. Science is the method by which you gotta have doubt in established theories, theorem, hypothesis, and else. Doubt is about science. Following is about religion and fanaticism. All right? So every time you hear somebody saying follow the science, they are following the science. There couldn't be any more an unscientific statement. If you really want to make a scientific statement, the ultimate scientific statement is to doubt the science, not to follow it. So somebody who doubts the science is actually more scientific than somebody who follows the science. People who follow the science are religious. The only difference with normal religion is they don't worship the real God, which is Yahweh, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And I repeat, I profess my faith. And Jesus is His Son, and He came to earth to die for my sins and resurrected at the third day. That's my faith. And I follow my faith because that's what faith is about. It's about following. But science is not about following it. Following the science is an anti-scientific statement. It is a religious statement. It is a religion of materialism. So those who follow the science worship matter. They worship matter. That's what they do. Those who doubt the science, and everything else for that matter, including religion, are the true scientists. Science never requires you to follow it, just like any truth would not require following it. It will require doubting it. Like Siddhartha Buddha said, don't trust me, even if I tell you that what I'm saying is true. That's a scientific thing. How could the scientist follow science? The moment you start following science, you have fallen out of science. You are now into the realm of religion. Real scientists doubt everything. They are skeptical about any claim. So, whenever somebody says they are following the science, they are actually being religious, and they are not being normal religious. They are being creepy religious, where they worship matter, materialism, rather than spirituality, aka beyond nature, aka God, which is what normal religion is supposed to be. You have to worship something beyond the material world. That's the only reason why religion can be valid. If you start worshiping something of this world when you yourself is from this world, then you're a materialist. And materialism and worshiping things of nature is forbidden in the Bible, and it makes no sense, and there is little benefit to it. I mean, why would I worship the sun? Why would I worship it? It makes no sense. It is virtually made of the same stuff that I'm made of. It's just bigger. There's no point in worshiping material things. If you're gonna have a religion, might as well be something transcendent, something that is out of your reach, something that is beyond the material world. Okay? I don't care how big the universe. I'm pretty sure that the electrons billion miles away from Earth behave pretty much the same as the electrons in my body. Okay? Right, that's it. We are made of the same stuff. Worshipping matter is literally worshipping myself. Because right now, I'm made of matter. I'm also made of soul, but the soul is in the realm of the spiritual. It's not in the realm of the physical. Okay? So it doesn't make sense, unless you want to worship yourself, unless you want to worship matter, to follow the science, to be religious about science, to think that scientists are some sort of priests, to be believed whenever they utter words out of their mouths. Even the greatest mathematician gets their math wrong sometimes, and you have to check and redo the equations, the calculation, so that you can hopefully get the same results. Science never requires you to follow it. Science requires you to doubt it. Even theories as long established as the theory of, take something very well established, like the Einstein's theory of gravity. If it wasn't for the quantum physics movement to doubt general relativity, we wouldn't have quantic theories right now. And these are two realms of the same field of science that couldn't be more opposed. I mean, the laws of quantum physics are so non-intuitive compared to the laws of general relativity that if you didn't doubt completely general relativity, you could never discover the truths that lies on the other side. So don't follow the science, doubt the science. Doubt the sciences as much. The science, if you want to really be smart, because most of these people who claim to follow the science just want to look cool to their friends. We know that, okay? They want to look intellectual. They are not. They are being religious about the wrong thing. It's okay to be religious, but not about materialism, not about matter. You can be religious about spirits and things that are not you. You gotta be religious in regard to your creator, which is not you. You didn't create yourself, okay? All right? So science is about doubt. Science is about skepticism. Science never requires you and will never require you to follow it. It's not about following it, it's about doubting it. Anyone who doubts the science is being more scientific than anybody who claims to follow the science. Not even scientists follow the science. Scientists challenge the science. They doubt the science. They doubt long-established theories, so that's the only way to move forward, okay? If you want to follow anything, follow Jesus, and he will lead you. When this life is over, when this reality will melt away, he will be all we have left. Okay, that was my bit for today. Between following the science and doubting the science, I doubt the science and will always do. Ciao, peace out. I'll see you next time. I got work to do. Bye.